Hey guys, it's Viewmasters Reactions, and we're back with Mighty Nein Time, episode 85, The Threads Converge. We just saw the Patreon Hour exclusive. It was pretty awesome. Pumat Soul did some scrying with us. We had all the Pumats come together and do all their crazy mysticism. And then I was jokingly saying, because they were all talking about like, yo, we should tell Ormid Haas, we should tell Alora. I don't think they said Yusa, but Yusa and Alora, I guess, would go hand in hand, because I think somebody said the entire council. Then they were saying Dairon. I understand telling all these people. I probably wouldn't have told Ormid Haas, but we are going to Rexentrum. We just scryed and found out that Yasha, the Laughing Hand, Oban, and the Inevitable End have just walked through the gates of Rexentrum. We also went and got a letter from the Pillow Trove that was from Astrid asking about her inheritance that we talked about. That isn't true, but that's beside the point. She's in Rexentrum. We said that she's on the compound of Trent Ikathon. So we go to Rexentrum. We're standing on high, and we couldn't really see anything. We hear of word that Kryn are attacking, but we see that Yasha and company aren't doing anything. There's no violence, but soldiers are on high alert. I said in the Patreon Hour how I thought it was very odd that the Laughing Hand, during a high alert situation with Crownsguard running by and everything, that the Laughing Hand, looking as monstrous and villainous and horrific as he is, that no one thinks that he might be involved with it. He might not be, but you'd still want to question a person like this, I would feel like, if they just rolled into town, unless they have been like brought here, like they're greeted with open arms and the Crownsguard already know who they are. I don't know, but I thought that was weird. Besides that, where we're at right now, Liam flew up in the air as a giant eagle to scout out the area with Not on board. Griffin soldiers saw us that were scouting the perimeter as well. I said the best plan right here would be to drop the eagle form, plummet to the ground, and do Featherfall right before we hit. And that is exactly what Liam said and did, and that is where we left off. We are now facing a giant griffin, and I paused it right there because we only have about 15 minutes. We'll talk more at the end. You guys want to see more of what I do? In the description of every video is a link for Patreon. You'll see the Patreon Hour exclusive for every episode of Campaign 2, all of Vox Machina, Season 1 and 2, Peaky Blinders, Doctor Who, Perseverance, New Fiona, and Cake. We're in Chucky Season 3 right now. Other things are happening after that. Hundreds of movies and shows. Check in the description for Patreon. If not, Campaign 2, Episode 85, Mighty Nein Time.
Are we within sight of them?
Are we within sight of them?
Or just off somewhere?
You guys have fallen like within the city roof line, so you guys have no sight on them. You watch them and then just vanish into the city.
Try to message the others, and I just raise my hands up into the sky to show that I'm not doing anything.
Okay.
Wait.
So we're separated. Right. See, I didn't know that. We're actually separated from our
Most
group.
People kind of scatter with the griffin landing on the roof. The griffin then swoops down and lands on the cobblestone.
At least we're not alone.
Center of the street
it's
next
not
to you.
In Caleb.
Heavy impact, and the guard immediately says, "Who are you? What's your business?"
As it was coming, I disguised myself as a halfling.
Okay.
And I try to subtly just step in front of Not at the same time. We are here from Zadash.
I feel like we'll be all right
trouble in the city.
As long as we talk.
I am a citizen of Rexentrum, and I have come to do my part.
Roll a persuasion check.
Come on, Kay.
I mean, we're not lying.
Come
I
on,
always feel like
KK.
if we're not lying,
6.
perception.
Ooh.
6. I mean, he's kind of lying. He's lying about little things, but we're here to help.
He steps off of the griffin.
Perception would have been better.
The griffin is quite awesome.
And approaches
sounding.
the pulling the blade from the side and kind of looking at you as he walks in. Well, listen, you have to come with me and explain this to the captain of the guard.
Awesome. Let's go. I'm down.
Of course.
I want to. I'd like to get in charge or in touch with the
Just
captain.
one guard?
Just one guard.
Okay. Fuck.
Well, this is gonna go well.
It's not gonna go well at all.
Where are the other riders? They're up in the air?
They're up in the air.
Yeah.
You
I feel
caught
like there's
the
too
eye
much
of
going
a handful
on.
and one of them pursued. You don't seem as much of an immediate danger, more of a person of interest and a concern.
Yeah, they're just going to investigate. You can't put all your
doing that?
people on one incident. It could be a diversion. It could be
Get outta here.
a waste of time.
Is he on foot?
Yeah.
Okay.
The griffin's like there, maybe like 10 feet from him currently.
So the griffin
I'll
is
cast
really
Phantasmal
close.
Force on him.
Okay.
Not.
Well,
That would be a 12.
Okay, so it works.
So it works. Oh my god, what
And
is he
I
gonna
will
do?
make him think that his griffin is starting to like get loose and run away.
Okay. You kind of expect. Nope. Jamal, what did you?
Jamal.
And the griffin's like,
Would the griffin be smart enough to know that
he's
we're
like following him as he's like shouting
screwing
and making
with him?
calls. Stay put. I'll be right back.
Of course, I'm here to do my part. As soon as his back turns, I cast Fly on the both of us with a raven's feather.
Okay.
fly with a raven's feather?
You both
Jet.
jet, and you guys. While this is happening,
Stay
what are you
loaded.
guys doing?
Building tops.
Just staring out, like, what the
Alright.
fuck just happened?
We're all just staring out. Yeah. Liam turned into a giant
right? I
eagle,
mean,
flew
can
up
anyone see- can you see
150
him?
feet, Matt said.
What?
Broke it, plummeted to
need
the
to know
ground
where
with
this is
God,
happening.
and no one knows what's going on.
Someone else want to try?
You got a Pumot? You can use a
Going
Pumot.
out there, I don't know, it's like a regular ass bird or something.
Don't be a
I
gigantic
could try,
eagle,
sure,
be
I'm
a
gonna
regular
polymorph
bird. Yeah.
myself.
The fact that we're a
Into what?
giant
A sparrow.
What is he? I think they said a 12
What are you
feet,
looking
15
for?
feet wingspan.
Visibility's pretty bad, but it's possible.
Did they see any of these Griffin Riders?
You can once they
might even
once they
have
went
more
after
of a
Caleb. Yeah.
wingspan than that.
Let's,
It's
why
not
don't we
something
be
you wouldn't-
clever about this? Let's figure out where they could possibly
Not
be heading.
acknowledge.
Let's see if we can cut them off. I've got locate creature.
I mean, they plummeted right over there. They're not that far.
I would imagine they couldn't have gone too
That's
far.
like, where-
They went straight up. Like, I thought he went
polymorph?
straight up in the air. So they
I
can't be too
didn't
far
really.
away.
I didn't prepare that one. I'm sorry.
No, it's
That's
okay.
fine.
I can still scry. Want me to
Oh.
look after that Yasha friend?
Let's.
Actually,
Maybe here in like a minute.
in a minute,
Alright.
let's see if we can figure out where they're going in a second. See if we can like get some idea of what they're heading towards.
So where
You said you knew a cultist, right?
Yeah.
Does Pumat
Where
know
would you
anything?
put a cult in this town?
Yeah, Pumat might know
You ever been
something.
to Rexentrum?
Well, it's been a long time ago.
Am I Sparrow
5
right
years.
now?
5 years.
I don't know.
That's
Did
not
you?
that
Have you committed to your
crazy.
polymorph?
Well, I said I did it, so it seems.
Well, I'm just ensuring. You seem uncertain. You
Well, I am.
Okay. All right.
Well, then, for good reason, Matt is asking.
Maybe if we
Are you
figure out where they could pop.
doing
Well, I mean,
polymorph
like,
here?
we've got some leads on maybe where a cult might be.
Wait, do we?
Oh, what?
Where the? If you know cultists, I mean,
where would that be?
Well, where would you find a compound in this city? We were just talking. Oh, no, we weren't. Never mind.
I mean,
Fuck, I don't know any of that.
We're
shit.
supposed to look for the high
Never mind,
curate.
I am unaware of
at
what
which
crazy
point
talk I'm doing.
Archivist Catalox Pizza goes, the High Curator is currently out meeting with the Crown's Council before these attacks seemingly began. So he's not around, but we'll probably be back in the next hour or
Wait,
two.
what? They're
Crown's Council.
The Crown's Council.
who's that?
It's all of the individuals around the kings. That,
All of the important people in this city are conveniently meeting right now during this attack. Is that what you're telling me?
no, they're there most of the time to have conversations.
What?
Where's the council?
Yeah.
Where's the castle?
Right? See, it
Where do they meet?
kind of points over there.
We should
They're
go
big,
there.
they're big, very.
Probably the
She's a non-committal sparrow.
I didn't commit.
Okay, so you didn't commit.
I didn't commit.
Yeah.
Let's head to that castle then.
Wait.
Castle Ukhrach.
Where's
Yeah.
Caleb? Hello. You are back.
Gabra.
No, they're still going.
It was like
they're,
Ungabra.
they're flying around.
Can you see
I mean,
anything?
before we go blindly into anywhere, is there any indication, like,
Where they're heading? Where the cult would meet?
yeah,
Okay, hang on. Let me
is
think
there
about
anybody
this.
else, any place
Let me
else,
think.
anything connected to these guys? That,
I mean, there's Vence.
There's
Can't
Vence.
we
should
scry
do
it?
that.
Well,
Pour through my
they
notes.
said
I'm actually
Trent would
pouring
be
through
too
my
hard.
notes, but then
In
Bo
the Patreon
pours
hour, we were
through
talking
her
about who to
notes.
scry.
you're going through your notes.
Do I remember anything?
Make an intelligence check.
There's candles. There's Castle Ukhrach.
Ungabra.
There's Astrid's house.
Fuck!
There's the Court of
We're
Colors.
fucking garbage today. We're garbage people.
Sorry,
7.
7.
We are garbage.
Not quite.
guys.
Yes.
In the notes.
We are rolling like
Vence, that's
crap.
what we
I feel like we should know something.
I know.
Here's
I
all
feel
we
like
got.
between all of us, we
Astrid's
do.
house. Shiver Ward. Castle
Shiver Ward.
Ukhrach. Candles. Tangles. Court of Colors. Crown's Council.
That's the notes.
That's all we got.
There was a lot of stuff. There was a lot
Gonna-
of stuff.
Scry on Vence?
Yeah.
That's what I
Let's
feel
go
like is the
Vence.
only thing left.
Scrying Vents? Okay.
I'm committing to that
Scrying on
one.
Vents is the only thing left I can think of that might give us something. Non-committal sparrow.
I mean, I like you.
One of my arms is a teeny tiny sparrow wing, and that's it. Just because I couldn't fully.
She couldn't fully commit, so she just has one
Wing hand.
silly looking.
As the rain is pouring down and soaking all of you out here on the top of the terrace, you begin to prepare the scry ritual. It takes 10 minutes to do so. You guys fly over and land perched back on this. You can see Jester rapidly preparing for this ritual. At this point, you do hear, partway through your preparation, about like 7 or 8 minutes into it, you hear some shouts and what seems like some sort of like a distant muffled explosion to
shit.
the north of where you currently are.
We got a lead.
We got a couple minutes left to scry.
Judging by the sound, is it at the walls of the city?
Yeah, we have like 2 or 3
It
minutes, I think
seems,
she said.
it seems within the city.
Within the city.
We don't see any smoke or anything.
Is there anything?
No
we can-
smoke.
Is there anything we can do to move through the city without being caught up by
in it.
by the security of the city itself?
Well, the air is not good.
I would say let's just move
I mean, it's
around.
not a coincidence that they
it
are
seemed
here
like
and this
Yasha
is
and company
happening.
were moving through the town without
Something
a problem.
just exploded
Let's just do the same
in that
and find
direction.
them or
We need to
figure it
go
out.
there. Let's run through the
Yeah,
city.
let's just run
Let's
through the
just look
city.
and then we head.
The rain is kind of like frustratingly starting to bleed elements of the ritual, and then you feel the rain suddenly stop, and you glance up above you, and you see this kind of green cloak kind of protecting the rainfall from messing your ritual. You get through the final moments of preparation, you place the focus
like,
down in the
"What?"
center, and
threw me
with
off.
that, the cloak wraps around you, and your vision goes dark for a second. You're focusing on Vence. You come to a dry place. A place of light. You see colors. And you see Vence clutching a satchel under his arm.
He's got something.
He's taking steps, and each step kind of echoes across a hard floor in an open space. It feels like a very large, enclosed
That made me think
area.
of
You can see
Monty Python with the coconut.
it's a beautiful
horses.
cathedral with candelabras flickering, massive stained glass walls on the sides in the distance. A brightly adorned priest walks by, kind of hurriedly and nods.
There's a priest. He
And
nodded.
Vence walks into
There's
the
a
center of
priest,
the
he
room
nodded.
behind the central altar, where you can see an older woman in elaborate red, gold, and white robes, her gray hair pulled up tightly behind her head.
Old woman, red, gold, and white robes.
And Vence approaches and goes,
Gold.
Angel's Eye, Cardinal Respa.
Cardinal Respa. Cardinal Respa. Angel's Eye. He said Angel's Eye.
Marisha
She
went
returns
nuts.
the smile.
Angel.
Angel's Eye, young Vence. Have the children had luck with the secret texts?
They're talking about secret texts.
He hands her 2 scrolls,
He's got scrolls. He gave her scrolls.
Little scroll.
taken from the vaults of Vasselheim.
Red Letter Media.
These should reveal the thing
Scrolls.
below
Everything's
and the
scrolls.
path to it. The regents will be on us in time, but not before our work has already begun. Very good. But it sounds like the diversions are already in place.
Oh God, they're talking about diversions.
The seed of word has been planted. Coming off the Harvest Rise
God,
Festival, Lincoln Jorhas says the assaults are now. He hands the satchel to the woman with the rest of the scrolls. And you can see with the scrolls there's something else in there, some sort of familiarly shaped device.
No, he's got the beacon.
No, it's more of
it's
a silvery disc.
Oh, he's got the portal.
It says, hide this within the cellar. Prepare the Thane for their arrival. Greet him and his family. They should arrive very soon.
Oh my God.
Of course. And she will remember this, and so shall I, young Vence. Thank you, Cardinal. Her eyes immediately train onto you.
Me? Mimi?
You sniveling worm, you walk unsheathed by distant eyes. And he goes like, what? No, shit, I didn't mean. And the ritual ends.
She saw that I was crying. Holy shit. Oh my God.
From
that was so
everything that
crazy.
she was muttering, does that spark any memory? The location, the church, the colors, the stained
There
glass
are a number
windows?
of temples throughout this city.
What about the colors, red and gold?
Yeah, ring gold. Who does that religion
And
follow?
Cardinal
In
Respa?
Rexentrum,
I feel like
those
that's
color
something-
schemes tend to fall deeply into the worship of Pelor, the Dawn Father.
The Dawn.
And the largest temple to the Dawn Father in the city is known as the Chantry of the Dawn.
On to the Chantry of the Dawn.
You know
Let's
this to
go.
reside
We're on that. Right. I want to
The
know. We
southern
only have
edge of the
5
Shimmer
minutes
Ward
left.
within the Tangles.
Away from
You've
the
passed it
explosion.
once or twice.
Once or twice.
Are we going
We gotta
there?
go. We gotta
We
go
gotta
now.
go. Yeah,
or
let's
else-
go. Let's move.
Explosion to the temple?
To the temple.
Temple.
It's a diversion.
They're gonna
Yeah.
try to open the portal up and,
Yeah,
and
right
bring.
to the temple.
A feign?
I don't even know what that
feint,
is.
yeah.
Shit's like a
They know the devices. It's the things that.
They're bringing something
gotta go
across.
break
We
it.
gotta go. Go.
All right.
Stop talking.
Yeah.
Run.
We gotta move. We gotta
Them-
move.
I will lead them. I will point and lead towards the
Chantry of the
temple.
Dawn.
Before we leave,
Father?
I
Well, it was
turn
Dawn,
around
but
to
Dawn Father is who
fucking what's his name? What was
Cathadoc?
his name?
Oh,
The guy who was just like a half-orc guy.
Catheter.
Right, yeah, Cathadoc.
Yeah.
Catheter, yes.
The catheter.
I let him know where we're going, and I say, you need to check in with the headmaster, the head curator. I don't think she's safe. I would send over a team over there.
Right, well, Lynch, this is taken
This
care
is a
of.
diversion.
All right.
There's bigger shit happening here.
All right.
Do you want any backup sent to where we're going?
Do you have backup to spare?
I can probably bring a few soldiers to meet you in that direction, yes?
Have them meet us at the Chantry of the Dawn.
Very well.
The
I dropped
Chantry
my
of the
staff. Hang
Dawn.
on.
I dropped my staff. Hang on.
As this is happening, the rain
In
kind
Spain.
of subsided a bit, and there's a small clearing in the clouds. And like a little beam of light just kind of crests down onto, loosely, the area of the city where the Chantry resides.
Some ritual is happening.
Yes.
We gotta go.
Yeah, we're moving.
But isn't Palor normally like a...
So we took the stairs one, and we're going downstairs to get out of
Palor
here.
was one of the ones responsible for chaining.
Oh,
Yeah.
Palor chained.
That's where the chain is.
And him and Malor are teamed up together.
Him and Ayun.
That's where one of the chains is. They're gonna try to break it.
Right.
All right.
Too many gods.
Because there were 7 chains.
Let's go.
One is broken. This is the other. I think it
As you
said
guys
too many
grab
gods.
your arms and rush your way down
we're gonna
through the
break.
archive into the streets of the Tangles, heading eastward deeper into the city of Rexentrim. We're going to end the episode there.
I kept looking. I'm like, I feel like it's coming soon.
We're hunting rabbits.
We're hunting rabbits.
Wow.
Good episode.
Good rolls, guys.
Yeah. Double
Sixes and
ones.
sevens.
Fucking double ones. Double
Double
ones.
one. Snake eyes. How has no one said
Double
snake
one.
eyes? These must not be gamblers.
It is.
Yeah.
If anybody
Yeah.
in my presence
What's
said
that? That's
double
snake eyes.
ones.
That's yeah.
Yeah.
Snake eyes. There you
Wow.
go. Snake eyes. They
Wow.
finally said it.
We'll pick up there
I
next
was going
week,
to
I'm
say, no
excited.
one I know would ever have said double ones. Even though it makes sense in this because of one being what it is.
Normally, if you roll double, there's a form of D&D where you roll double ones
But
and you just have like a minor stroke.
I was like,
and
snake
but,
eyes got to be said by somebody.
Zero. You
It's
just
gotta
zero out your
be
hit
a
points.
reference.
Like,
There
no,
is
no,
a
not now.
comment.
God. My cholesterol.
To see Caleb Widowgast disassociate for 4 hours.
Good game, guys.
Wow, that was great, Matt.
Thank you guys for coming along
Yeah.
for
So
Crazy
much
Adventure.
Wow, so much happened.
A lot did happen in a short
We'll see you
amount of
next
time.
week. Until then, remember, we love you very much. And is it Thursday yet?
Pickle Rick!
Pickle Rick. All right, everybody, that is it for Campaign 2 Mighty Nine Time, episode 85. We did get a lot done. They said at the end there, a lot feels like it got done in a short amount of time. There was only an hour and 20 minutes after the break. The first part of the episode was like 2 hours and 45 minutes or something like that. That's what we did in the live stream on Friday. So those of you who aren't aware, I didn't say this in the Patreon hour, but anyone who's watching the Patreon hour is very likely to watch this because this sums up episode 85. We are going to jump into episode 86 on Friday. And then Friday, we're going to do the entire episode of the Cathedral in one sitting. And everyone wanted to see a specific episode that was of major importance. And I went and personally looked the top 10 episodes on multiple different sites. 86 is the next one coming up that was on the top 10. It was in most people's top 3 as greatest episodes of all of Campaign 2. So I'm looking forward to it. That'll also make up for the missed live stream that we did not do when I was in Dragon Con. So we're kind of doubling up, making up on a live stream, and doing one of the greatest episodes, I'm told, in one full sitting. It is over 5 hours as an episode, but if you eliminate the intro and you cut out the 20 minutes or so in the break in the middle, it's about 4 hours and 20 minutes. I rounded it off and it just happened to be 4 hours and 20 minutes. 420. We'll be checking the radiators. We'll be doing all that. But this was a great episode. We got to meet Jester's father in the in the live stream. Then in the Patreon hour, we teleported, did a bunch of craziness, found out there's shit going on in Rexentrum. We found out about the package from Astrid. And then in the YouTube video, we find out what happened after you turn into a giant eagle, plummet to the ground, and a griffin comes after you. We basically just distracted the guy and ran away. It could have presented itself to be more of a problem. I wasn't too upset with that happening because I figured, all right, bring us to the captain. We'll just ask the captain to alert us on everything going on in town. I thought maybe it would help us more than hurt us to meet with the captain, but it doesn't help that we're split up. We all got back together. Pumat is with us. That's awesome that Pumat came along. And we now found out about the Chantry of the Dawn. The Pelor, who is the Dawn Father, was one of the guys that chained up the dude we're going after, the Obsidian of Oblivion. I always forget which one it is. I think it's Oblivion, Chained Oblivion. But that's awesome. I'm loving it. We got to go there right now. We're darting there. We're going to have a great cathedral. Oh, that's right. So that is explaining why it is going to be probably epic, because we're on our way to that place right now, and they're doing some sort of ritual. Shit is going down in Rexentrum. I'll see you guys on Friday. You want to see more of what I do? In the description of every video is a link for Patreon. You'll see the Patreon hour exclusive for every episode of Campaign 2, Seasons 1 and 2 of Legend of Vox Machina, Peaky Blinders, Doctor Who, Person of Interest, The New Fiona, and Cake and Justified, Cobra Kai, and Stranger Things are finishing soon at some point. Hundreds of other movies and shows. Chucky Season 3 is going on right now. Check it out. In the description is the link for Patreon. Full unedited everything. If not, comments down below. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.